Hi everybody. Today I just made some food. Also, I dyed my hair. And today I made chicken parmesan. This is vegan chicken. But it's so weird because I didn't realize this, but the ravioli has chicken in it. I tried to be good, but it just didn't work. But I got kale and onions with some mushrooms and some chicken ravioli. And then I got a little bit of lemon that I drizzled on top because I felt like it. And marinara sauce. Yes, I made this. I didn't make this though. This was a store-bought. I mean, the ravioli was like $2, but you know. It tastes pretty close to chicken. Not gonna lie to you. Especially with sauce, you really can't tell. Not really. Now, this is how I used to eat when I wasn't obese. But man, I've been going through a lot. My boyfriend just broke up with me. But we've broken up quite a few times, so whatever. And then I tried to move out today. But my house that I was going to move into is so dusty, it was like triggering my asthma. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't move in here. Because this is my mom's old house. Also, I got new glasses. I don't know if you noticed. My boyfriend, or my ex-boyfriend, I still live with a guy. I'm just calling my boyfriend. We'll probably fuck again. I'm just being honest. My boyfriend and I... Oh. He didn't notice that I got new glasses. Sorry. Well, that's the man for you. But then again, every time he talks to me, when I'm on my phone, it literally does not compute. I'm just like, huh? What did you say? It's bad. So I applied for government housing. We'll see how that goes, because I work 2 days a week. I make $11 an hour. And I got to take care of a baby. So, yeah. Isn't this pretty, though? Doesn't that look like it came from a restaurant? That's me. I made that. I like to make foods with a lot of vegetables. I know looking at me, you might not believe me. But the reason why I got fat is because my boyfriend kept buying me too much DoorDash. And on DoorDash, they got fries, they got fried chicken. I never eat that kind of stuff when I cook because I like to cook healthy food. But he's like, do you want DoorDash? I'm like, well, I don't have to cook, maybe. And half the time, we don't even have groceries. Also, another reason is because his dad lives down here. I just feel so awkward because he don't even say hi to me. And I'm like, this is so awkward. So I don't like to come downstairs because that's where the kitchen is. So I just like, I like DoorDash because I don't have to come downstairs and cook a meal. And every time I come downstairs, I always ask him to come down with me because I feel awkward. But yeah. But now that we broke up again, how are we supposed to get a place? I better talk to his little booty about it. Swear to God. Because we already talked about it, and he said he was going to pay my rent. So that's good. But because he lives with his parents, he don't really pay a lot here to begin with. I wish this had marinara on it. I mean, I put marinara all over the pasta and stuff. Here, let me just put some of this on there. More vegetables. That looks good. Look at that. So, update. I've been trying not to eat meat as much. So I bought these raviolis before I decided that. But I'm gonna eat them because I'm not gonna waste them. Plus, he's already dead. The chicken's already dead. You know, it'll be just a waste of his little life. You can't do that. That's fucked up. And then the other day, I told my friend, we went out to eat at Olive Garden, and I told her, I was like, I'm trying not to eat meat right now because I feel so bad for the animals. And then you know what she did? She ordered chicken Alfredo. The whole chicken breast that was on her chicken Alfredo, she did not eat. And I was looking at her like this. It was like this. Well, that poor little chicken died for you, girl. And all you had to do is just eat him. And she said, it's good for my diabetes to eat chicken, but I don't want to eat chicken. I was like, girl, you don't want to eat it, but you ordered chicken Alfredo. I don't get it. I really don't. But whatever, girl. That ain't me. I just, because I felt bad for it. I was like, he died for you. A gruesome death. At the very least, to eat him, come on. You ordered chicken Alfredo. At least if you don't want the chicken. Because she told me why she didn't like eating the chicken was because sometimes she sees veins in there. And I'm like, well, yes, I mean, it's a fucking chicken. I mean, I don't like it either, but that's why I don't even want to eat chicken anymore. Well, part of why. I mean, chicken's good. But I feel like people these days are so, like, disassociated from the actual animal. Because I was watching slaughterhouse videos. I don't know if you saw me sharing it, if you follow me or whatever. Because I was sharing, like, I wasn't sharing, like, the actual slaughterhouse videos, but I was sharing, like, abandoned slaughterhouse videos. So you can kind of see where they die. And it's awful. Like, if you look at that, it looks like a horror movie. And literally, ugh. And then I told my mom about it, and she's like, you shouldn't watch that, it's not good for you. I'm like, girl, that's what's going on. And then I just made myself watch it. Because first of all, I wanted to see how they do it, because I didn't know how they kill the animals until I was 16 years old. And I just feel like that's a little too old. I feel like that's something they should teach us because it's a part of our life. A lot of us eat meat. It's agriculture. It's farming. Industrial farming. In a factory, they don't even go outside. Those poor little animals. They don't go outside. The only time they see the light of day is when they're getting transported to the slaughterhouse. So that's depressing. Sorry. I'm like, wow. I don't know. I love animals, but not everybody does. But I do. And I just personally feel bad. Because, I don't know, just the way, like, if you watch them, like, the videos, you'll understand. Unless you really are a mean motherfucker. And you just abuse animals. That's the only way. Like, even if you're a hunter, because, sorry, I'm not trying to, like, try to ruin anybody's day or, like, make anybody want to throw up, but I'm just talking about this right now. Just as an update. Anyway, I was watching, like, videos of, what is it? Slaughterhouse workers, interviews of them, to see what they thought about the job and how they dealt with it mentally. And there was hunters on there, and they said that my dad was a hunter. I grew up around dead animals, and I still have nightmares about that place because the way they do it is awful. And I mean, if you care about animals in any way, shape, or form, you're probably gonna look at those videos and go, what the actual fuck? It's awful. I mean, I know they have to die, but it's how they're treated before they die that really bothers me the most. Just a warning, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, but like the piglets, the baby piglets. if you don't want to hear it, don't watch. But the baby piglets, they get their teeth ripped out of their body as a baby, and they get their tails cut off with no anesthesia, no painkillers, obviously, because they just treat them like meat because they're gonna kill them. I mean, it makes sense, but it's also really awful. They do that because the piglets, they're so close together that they usually like bite each other, and they'll like, you know, bite each other. So that's what happens, and that's just really awful. Ugh. Because, you know, when you see piglets at the petting zoo or goats, they do that to goats. Like, they'll do all kinds of stuff to animals. Horses, cows, goats, pigs. Okay. Chickens. Yeah. I mean, I feel like most people that are actual, like, farmers that work on land, actually, you know, that take care of their animals and they have them outside, I feel like they care enough. Way more than these industrial pig farmers. But, like, I don't know, they'll literally, I saw this video of this guy slamming a baby piglet to the ground on cement and just threw him with the dead pigs. It was awful. I was like, I mean, I know that's meat, but it's also an animal. I mean, he can feel, he's alive, he's squealing. Just stop. Oh. I mean, I'm glad I don't work there. I'm glad I don't have to see that on a day-to-day basis. And a lot of the workers say that they have trouble sleeping because they'll have nightmares about what they did to the animals and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, even eating cheese right now, makes me feel a little sad because those, even the dairy farming is awful. It's all just like that. I mean, we have enough technology these days to take good care of our animals and treat them okay before they die. Not just like, I don't know, I guess they just don't care. Probably because they're gonna kill them. And if they care about them, before they kill them, they're gonna cry. Or they're gonna feel sad. And nobody wants to cry and be sad every day they go to work. I know I don't. I don't want to cry and be sad every day I go to work. But yeah. I think I want to be like pescatarian, where I can still eat like fish and stuff, but not really mammals. Well, for the most part. Not right now, because I still have a bunch of meat in the freezer I need to use, but after that, I don't think I want to buy anymore. Just because, a personal decision. Even, if you see how eggs are farmed, like, you don't know. Like, it doesn't sound bad until you see it. And then when you see it, it breaks your heart if you love animals, because you're like, wow, maybe I don't love animals. I'm sitting here eating this motherfucker, and he's getting treated like this. You know? I don't know. It's just sad. Not only that, I feel like it would make people feel more grateful for the food that they get to eat, seeing these animals getting treated the way that they do. Because, I mean, they do have to die at the end of the day. But the way that they die, it's not only just death, it's torture and then death. It's like, I'm being tortured, on a day-to-day basis, and then I'll die. It's like they don't even get to live a life of peace or anything. It's like, oh, McDonald had a farm, you know, how that little saying goes, oh, McDonald had a farm. No, there's no farm. There's no grass. There's nothing. They don't get to see anything. It's really depressing. But yeah, if I ever do eat meat, it'll probably be fish. I don't really care about fish, sorry. I really don't. Not really, sorry. But like pigs and cows and stuff. I mean, that's in my mammalian family. You know? I don't know, I just feel sad. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Trying to eat a lot less dairy and definitely no mammals as far as, you know, other than the food I already have in the cabinet and the freezer. But yeah. Also, this guy at the bar the other day told me my hair looked like a clown. And I was just sitting there and I was thinking to myself, that sounds kind of racist because my hair is curly. It's puffy, like a clown. I feel like that's the equivalent of someone going up to a black person and saying their skin looks like a gorilla. Or going up to an Asian and going, you look like you have rice grains for eyes. I feel like that's the equivalent. Because it's a trait of my race, you know. I mean, my hair, I mean, it was dyed in the front at the time. But, I mean, it didn't look like a clown to me. But, yeah. And he was ugly. He looked like a flatfish. Have you ever seen a flatfish? Like, his eyes were so close together like a flatfish. Google a flatfish, because that's what he looked like. His eyes were, like, creepily, like, it looked like an inbred flatfish. I don't know. That's what he looked like, but I didn't really say anything. I was just like, okay, whatever. Fucking idiot. People are so rude. Some people. Especially ugly people. That's what I've noticed. A lot of ugly people are really rude. Not all of them. But, like, on the internet, a lot of the time, like, on Facebook, you'll see, like, fat people commenting on other fat people's weight. Like, oh, you need to lose weight, you fat pig. Look in the mirror. I don't know if his eyes, like, can't look straight enough to see himself in the mirror. But, I mean, to come up to me and tell me my hair looks like a clown when you look like that, that's pretty bold. That's pretty bold. I mean, his eyes were creepy. Not only that, he was hooking up on some other man, like, right when we got to the bar, so he looked gay, too. He was, like, almost munching on him. I was like, what the heck? You don't see that here, in this town. A lot of men here are bisexual, but you don't really see, like, PDA like that. It's just kind of weird. Like, if I was in the city, I don't think it'd bother me, but here, it's weird. It's just strange. Plus, the guy was an asshole. And then when his boyfriend heard what he said to me, he was like, wow, that's unnecessary. And then he left. Turns out that other guy was married to a woman. Weird. But yeah, that's in my mukbang. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all in the next one. Goodbye.